What's going on, everybody, man? Welcome back to the channel and a new video. And today, well, I don't want to say I'm doing some chores, but I'm trying to do some pre-planning for something that I want to do here in the future to kind of improve our situation in the garage. But before I do that, let's get in the car real quick and tell you guys some stuff about the oh boy, let's talk about the car and the mirrors. So now so I've been driving on the mirrors for about a week now, and surprisingly it wasn't that hard to get used to. And yes, it's smaller, but you get a narrower view of what's going on around you. So like I said, it does take some getting used to after having a big old picture, and then you got a smaller picture, but you can still see everything. It's not a big deal. So let me roll these windows down real quick. And some stuff that I kind of want to let you guys know is like the open this up. The setting up of the mirrors, man. So when I did that one, I kind of did a hyper speed on it. The driver's side was really easy to do. Now the passenger side, on the other hand, it's a little bit difficult. So for me, I wound up having to, I had to get out of the car. So I had to get up, walk all the way around, come over here, make some adjustments to everything. Once I got done making the adjustments, walk all the way back around. And you can't just look at the mirror from here. You got to actually sit in the seat to see how it looks. So I think I showed you guys this. I even made another adjustment. So looking at it from right here, I can see everything I need to see the way I want to see it outside the mirror. I mean, outside the car, looking through the mirror. So now, and I started to think, I said, well, man, how can I make this a little bit easier for you guys if you're thinking about getting these mirrors? And I know I told you guys adjusting these, and the way I adjusted them, yeah, it was hard. So after I got them this way, I said, well, let me see if I can think of a way to kind of put you in the ballpark to make it a little bit easier, so you ain't going in and out of the car, going around a circle to try and check out the thing to make sure it's adjusted the way you need to. So on this side, it's easy because this is where you're sitting at, and then you can kind of see right where you need to go. So you're here, you're looking out, and you can see the side of the car. Let me move my hand. So this is like what I see, and I can see the outside of the car a little bit, enough to where if I lean in a little bit, I can see closer to the car. Out here, it's a little farther away from the car, and I can kind of see everything out to the left of me. But on the passenger side, to get it to where I can see pretty much the same thing, I had to do a whole lot of jumping around and stuff like that. But like if I lean into it a little bit, you can see, I can see the side of the car, but it's set down a little bit lower. So let me go sit on that side of the car and show you guys what I mean. God dog it, I didn't open the door. All right. So quick little tip here. So when you're trying to adjust your mirrors and you're sitting here, I would say you'll sit in your passenger seat, and I have my passenger seat set the same way my driver's side seat is. Now looking over there from this side, you can see way over there. But over here, if I'm looking at it and I'm right close to it, you can notice how before on the driver's side, it's a little bit more up and out that way. Well, to get yourself in the ballpark, kind of get this angle. So you want to see that portion of the car, and the back window and the back door and the back right corner of the car. If you put yourself right in there, adjusting it from this side, you should be set height wise and where you need to be there. And the only thing you should have to adjust will be how far in the mirror is coming this way or that way, and that'll be your only adjustment. You can just tighten up your adjustment. It's a set screw here. After you tighten this set screw, and then you got to use the locking nut right here to adjust your arm right there, and then at that point it'll be a little bit quicker. So that's kind of like a tip. If you, like I said, if you're interested in getting these and you want to adjust these, this will put you better in the ballpark when you're sitting on the driver's side to get this side going. So hopefully that made sense. If not, say, hey man, MoJo, the way you explain that, I still don't get it, and I had to come up with a different way of trying to help you out. That's like I said, if you're interested in getting these, they're not bad. They're actually really good, and they really did change the look of the car. I like how the car looks with these smaller mirrors on there. Kind of look different. Yeah, they don't retract and all of that stuff, but I do like the way these look, and they hold up pretty good riding on the freeway. The wind, you know, I'm thinking, the wind, because they so light, it might knock them out of whack, but it doesn't. So there you go. So now on to the other things that I wanted to do in this video. Let's get out, go over to the garage, and then I'll show you what I'm kind of planning. I'm trying to give you guys a little sneak peek into the end of the year video and giving you part of my plans for next year. And it'll help you further understand the stuff that I'm having to figure out in order to make all of this stuff happen. So let's go. All right, y'all. So now that we got that taken care of as far as for the mirrors, hopefully I explained that good enough for y'all. But let's get into the main thing I kind of want to do in this video, just to kind of, like I said, I just want to bring you guys along on my thought process and what I'm thinking. This kind of just hit me, and I figured, hey man, let me go on and holler at y'all, bring y'all in on this. So basically, to kind of alleviate some of the length that's going to be on the video, my next video, or the end of the year video, I kind of want to let you guys know that I kind of want to make some improvements to the garage. So I'm just in here, before everybody get home, I'm going to take some measurements of the width and the length of the garage. So let me go ahead and do that. So basically right here, I'm gonna hold my little laser measuring tool right here and see what the length is from there to there. It's gonna be 231 inches. And since that's 231 inches, now I need to measure the distance, the length of the garage. Now I'm gonna stop right there at the stairs. I almost don't know if I should do that or not. I might need to go further than that and put it up there too. But one thing at a time, let me do that, because this is already gonna be expensive enough. So let me take this measurement right here. I'm about to jump out of frame real quick while I do this. All right. So that measurement is 200. So 197 inches from there to there. So I'm gonna write those two measurements down. So basically the plan is, oh God, dog it. I want to make some renovations to the garage, kind of improve the space a little bit, man, make it a little bit more of a, you know, our place, you know what I'm saying? The MoJo Ninja Garage. I've just kind of been throwing stuff together, but I kind of want to improve the organization and how the space looks, especially kind of make it, hold on. I'm telling y'all, man, I missed my bike, but I'm not getting another one. Anyway, like I was saying, I want to make it easier to record in here. So that means I need to, in order to control the lighting to a degree, I need to improve the lighting that I got in here. This was cool temporarily what I got. So right now I got to walk around and I got to pull 7 drawstrings to get the lights to come on. I kind of want to hit one switch and all the lights come on. So I got an idea for lighting. And I want to paint the walls and the ceiling a different color. Just like I said, to make it a more, you know, chilled out space to record in and for us to do our thing in, you know what I'm saying? But I really wanted to improve the floor situation, because like we dropped this camera before and it hit hard concrete floor. It would have been worse if I didn't have the cage that I had on it, but the cage I got on the camera now covers more surface area on the back and the sides to protect the sound card and all that stuff that got broken the last time. But like I said, I want to make the floors easier to work on, easier to clean, and you know what I'm saying, just kind of like I said, I want to improve the situation in here, make it a little bit of a safer space as well. But that's kind of what I got planned for that, to give you guys a sneak peek on that. I will take those measurements that I recorded and send those over to Race Deck. Race Deck is the floors I kind of want to go with, and the design and all the stuff that I want to do, you guys will figure out what that is whenever I dig deeper in it. But I'm gonna send those measurements off to get them to get a quote. Once I get the quote, then I can kind of dig in a little bit deeper and kind of plan out exactly how I want to do it. But that's part of the plans that I want to do for next year. Trying to make the end of the year video not so long, and I kind of want to, you know, talk about some other things because I have some other plans. And when I tell you, your boy got to figure out how I'm going to pay for all of this, I don't know. But either which way it go, I usually figure it out as I go, and I'll do the same here too. But I do want to improve the space in here, storage wise and all of that stuff. So like I said, it's not going, I ain't really got too much going on for this week. It's been kind of a crazy week also, but something else I do kind of want to give you guys a heads up on, something that I want to get done before the end of the year. So that is my plan. So you will be seeing some videos of me working towards getting to that goal, which is going to be to lower the Ghost. I want to lower the car a little bit so it can, you know, we can use, as you guys know, the channel was sponsored by one of you guys who sent me some parts on his car. You know, sure hate to hear it, but he, you know, wrecked his car. He couldn't use his car anymore, and he had some parts. So he sent me the white line bump steer kit to kind of adjust your suspensions when you lower your car, because you do it does change the geometry of the suspension. So this will kind of help keep me in the ballpark of where I need to be. But I do want to get all of that stuff installed before the end of the year. You know what I'm saying? I do want to get the car lowered, which is probably going to bring me to something else I'm going to have to install on the driveway if the scraping is too bad, because just the angle of what my driveway is, I feel like it's going to scrape. But I got an idea for that. But like I said, I'll cross that bridge when I get there. For the most part, kind of just want to give you guys a heads up on what's to come here in the future. And just talk to y'all, chop it up with y'all a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I got quite a few plans, and this I'm going to be pushing the envelope a little bit, but I just kind of want to give, this is pretty much an update video, letting you guys know what's happening and some of the stuff we got coming. So now with that being said, giving you guys a quick little update on what's going on. Let me clean up my mess out here, pull the car in the garage, and get upstairs and get this thing edited out. So appreciate you guys if you join me this week on the video, man. Again, y'all support is greatly appreciated. So again, appreciate you guys if you made it this far in the video. You hung out with your boy, chilled out with me, kind of listening to me again ramble. But like I said, I like hollering at y'all, talking to y'all, you know, just vibing out with y'all, man, because like I said, y'all are fun, and I like it when y'all comment back. So make sure that you do like and subscribe, hit that bell notification, hit all when you get, so you get notified whenever I put out a video. And until that next video, fam, peace.